Hey guys, Dr. Kerry here. Today I am going over my smoothie, and I like to do this about weekly just to give you any updates. So this is the smoothie I have at 11 a.m. to break my fast, and I fast from 7 p.m. to 11 a.m. and that's to get in better shape, to lose some weight, and to get fit, and it's just good for your health. There's a process called autolysis that happens when you intermittent fast, and it's basically your body cleaning itself up and cleaning up the bloodstream. So I use a personal smoothie container like this. It's a Hamilton Beach one. I'll put a link in the show notes if you want to get the same one. And then I use these almond milks. These are silk almond milks that are unsweetened. So 30 calories in a cup and one net carb in a cup. So that's excellent nutrition. Almonds are a really good source of things like calcium. And so I'm going to use a cup of the almond milk. Now, you can use a scale, or you can use the measurements on the side of this Hamilton Beach cup right here. I'm going to go grab a scale because in case we need to measure, I've got this digital scale right here that I can use to measure some of the ingredients. I have a bin. In my bin is all the ingredients that I need. And I just got this box to kind of organize it. So you can have some smaller boxes inside the big bin just to help you to keep things organized. But what I'm going to do today is go through the main ingredients and then add any supplements or additional ingredients. Now I'm using enhanced collagen protein here from Organica, and 2 scoops is a serving. And usually these products will come with scoops inside them. So I'm going to put 2 scoops of this protein in. One of the things I've been working on is getting my protein levels up. So I'm getting a little bit more protein and maybe a 3rd scoop. Let's try a 3rd scoop today to see if that'll help with my protein level. So I'm going to put 3 scoops. That means when I go to enter this in Carb Manager, I'm going to have to add an additional scoop, because what I've done is I've taken this smoothie, all the ingredients, and grouped them together into what's called a meal. And then I just have to do 1 entry. So I'm going to add an extra scoop of the protein today. There's some multivitamins from CanPrev that I really like. I'm going to put a scoop of that in. And these are multiple vitamins. I'll tell you exactly what's in there in a sec. I'm going to get rid of this silica packet. So 1 scoop of that. And it's got all the B vitamins. It's got the C vitamin D3, K2. It's got basically all the ingredients. So if you wanted to skip some of your vitamin B supplements like this one, then you don't have to do that. And that's where I would put it in a box, because you already have it in that product. You don't want to double up. I add a little bit of cocoa, just standard cocoa, to my smoothie. This one's full, so I'm going to use the one that's half full. And I'm going to grab a spoon for that. It makes it chocolatey, but it also is really good antioxidants, cocoa. So just get one that doesn't have any sugar in it, unsweetened, and you want to put some cocoa in there, okay? Then some turmeric. I use 1 scoop of turmeric, which has curcumin. It's a powerful anti-inflammatory. I like to put that into my smoothies, and that's from Organica as well. Then my oils, MCT oil. I put 1 serving of MCT oil in, and some olive oil. So I keep that in my bin as well, and that's pretty much a daily thing that I add that in. Now, if you're not sure how much you're putting in, you want to put this on the scale and pour it into it, because you want to make sure that you've got the right amount of ingredients going into your smoothie. So I'm just putting aside some things that I don't need today. Here's some peanut butter powder with cocoa. You could use this instead of using the cocoa, so that's an option. So I have a few options in my bin here. And right here are my multi-minerals. So you want to use this, I use Trophic. I'll put a link to that. It's a multi-mineral capsule. It has things like copper in there. It has other minerals that the body needs to function properly. Again, I'll put a link in the show notes so you guys can check that out if you're interested. So vitamins are important, which we got in the multivitamin here, but also minerals. We got that in the multi-mineral. I'm not going to add any extra vitamin D3 because I already have that in the multivitamin. I am going to add some flaxseed though, and I want to make sure I'm getting enough fiber each day. I've ground up this flax in this package. It says 15 grams as a serving. I'm going to go for a little bit more than that. So let's just see. That's 15. I'm going to go with 30. Because again, I'm trying to get the day started off on the right foot, and any deficiencies you have, like for me, protein and fiber, you want to compensate with healthy sources. So just add a little bit more into your diet. This is a probiotic. It's got 50 billion probiotics in it. So I'm going to add a capsule of that. And this is healthy bacteria for your gut. So that's really important. I'm not going to add the vitamin D, K, and A in because it's already in. This is Resveratrol. This is something that's found in red wine and grapes. And if you don't drink wine, and I don't drink very much, then using a capsule like that as an antioxidant, very important for the health in the body. There's a lot of studies on Resveratrol. It's kind of a newer thing that has become popular, and there's a debate about red wine and how healthy it is. I like to use the supplement. This is CoQ10, good for the heart. Put that in right there. I like to flavor my smoothie with nutmeg, so I'm going to put some nutmeg in there. That's just for flavor. And I have some ginger. Ginger has some health properties, so I put a little bit of that in my smoothie for flavor. And there's one more thing I have here, some organic cinnamon. Put that into my smoothie too. There's some health properties to cinnamon as well. Then some mushrooms. This is lion's mane. So I'm going to put a little bit of lion's mane into the smoothie. And I'm also going to put some of this Maca. This is black Maca. I'm going to put that into the smoothie as well. And there we go. These are special supplements for me. You always want to check with your doctor or your healthcare provider before you try anything new. But those are really good for me. And this is Matcha. This is green tea, a Japanese green tea, really healthy. I put a little bit of that in there too, because I don't drink a lot of green tea. I drink more coffee, but maybe that's a good idea down the road, is to drink a little bit of tea. Here's vitamin E. I'm just going to put a drop of that. You can also use this one on your skin, and I've got a cut on my face, so I'm just going to put that on the cut, and that can help to heal anything like cuts or prevent scars. I remember as a child, my father more so researching healthy products, and then whenever I had a cut, he'd put some vitamin E on the cut so I wouldn't get a scar. So that was a good thing to do way back then. And then this is iodine. So I use 1 drop of that. Again, check with your healthcare provider before you do anything like that, but it just helps with the thyroid function. And then quercetin, putting a capsule of quercetin in right there. And I'm also putting in some 5-HTP for the brain. You can use some L-glutamine as well for the brain. So I've got that here. So 5-HTP goes in, and L-glutamine right here. I'm going to put in half a scoop because this is new to me, the L-glutamine. Just want to see how the smoothie tastes as well as how I feel after. So start slow if you guys are doing any of these things for yourself. And then fish oils, omega-3 with DHA and EPA. I'm going to put 1 serving of that in. And that's going to be it, guys. This is kind of like the smoothie that I've developed over time to break my fast at 11 a.m. and to improve my health. I'm gonna mix this with water to bring up the volume, and then I'm gonna drink this as I put everything away. Look in the show notes if you're interested in the individual ingredients, where I do have links to ordering it online. I'll provide those links to you. And please follow my channel, subscribe to this YouTube channel, as well as our podcast. I'll be talking more about nutrition, smoothies, running, all the things that I have a lot of expertise in, and to help you to improve your health, get in better shape, and lose some weight.